Moberg Pharma is a rapidly growing pharmaceutical company. We're focusing on OTC products. We're selling ourselves in the US. We have a sales and marketing team based in New Jersey, and we sell in more than 40 markets around the world. Our lead product is the market leader in the US and also in Nordics, and has a strong position in several European markets. It's Kersol Nail, a product for nail problems in connection with nail fungus. We also have two other brands, Kersol and Jointflex, that we market in the US, and we also sell in many other international markets. So in addition to our current portfolio, we're also adding products through internal product development, and we're also focusing on adding through acquisitions and in-licensing. Well, in the second quarter, we continued our rapid growth. Our product sales more than doubled compared to the same period last year. We also improved significantly on our gross margin. We had 80% gross margin for the first half of this year, and 82% actually for the second quarter. In the US, we have a very successful operations, and with our lead product, Kersol Nail, we increased our market share from 10% last year to 19% the second quarter of this year. And we're actually the best-selling SKU in US drugstores and on Wolpert now in this category. So this was a great success in the US. The development in Europe has been more mixed. We're making great progress in important markets like France, Italy, and Netherlands. And the Nordics is also a very strong region for us. But we do see intensifying competition. We see large companies with old products in this segment, and they have intensified their marketing efforts during the last period. That's not only negative for us, they're actually obviously attracting more interest to the category. Yes, I'll start with Kersol Nail, where we have more retailers that brought in the products. We had Target, for example, and Mayer and Hannaford that we added to our distribution. So in total now the product is available in more than 30,000 stores in the US. So that is obviously on a very, very good growth path. We also had the pleasure to launch a new product, Kersol Neuro Cream. It's also been very well received by the retailers. So we get all the four major retailers, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, that immediately picked up the products. It will be available at launch in more than 15,000 distribution points in the US. And we're looking much forward to the launch now that is starting in September. We're continuing our geographic expansion. Our products are today sold in more than 40 markets, and the last quarter we added two very important markets, China and Mexico. And focusing on China, that's obviously a huge potential market for us in the future. And after careful selection, we decided to go with Menarini, which is our current partner in Italy. They have a very strong franchise in Southeast Asia. And so we're right now preparing the registration of the product and looking forward to launch in China. And my estimate at this point is that it will take at least a year until we can launch in China. We're working through a methodology that we call the innovation engine, and that has two components. One is internal development, and the Kersol Neuro Cream is a perfect example. We have a drug delivery technology internally. We found the consumer need and developed a very targeted concept for that consumer need with proven active compounds, and that has led to the launch of Kersol Neuro Cream. We also have a drug development program in onychomycosis with MOB-15. There's a phase 2 program ongoing. The study is now fully recruited, and sometime next fall we will have the final results. So that's the first part in our innovation engine. And the second part is really looking externally for acquisitions and in-licensing. And we have gradually increased our focus on this. And we're looking primarily on products for the US OTC market, but we're also looking at select Nordic possibilities for the Nordic markets and looking to add assets to our pipeline. Also in July, through the directed issue to Bure Equity, we added 36 million kronor, which obviously increased our financial strength for future acquisitions.